Argentina is famous for its tango, its football, and its grass-fed beef. For centuries, cattle have roamed free on the range on Argentina's lush pampa, or grasslands, eating nothing but this. But now, before being served at table, more and more of Argentina's cattle are being served this. Not on the range, but in fenced-in feedlots. The diet is mainly high-protein, high-calorie corn. The idea is to fatten up these animals as fast as possible and then off to the slaughterhouse. But what's also being butchered, many argue, is Argentina's reputation as a producer of possibly the world's finest free-range beef. Defenders of the feedlot system say genetics and the way Argentine meat is cut and processed continue to make Argentine beef unique, although experts concede grain-fed cattle have more fat and cholesterol. Why the change? First, because the country's best grazing land has been turned over to agriculture for growing soy and other crops, which in the last decade have become more profitable than beef.
That means that livestock is being displaced to the northeast of the country, where calves are born and raised. But then they are brought here to finishing centers for around 3 months to be fattened for market.
The other reason is that the government is actually subsidizing feedlots, but only for cattle earmarked for the domestic market to compensate producers for price controls and export restrictions.
Argentina is not stimulating the export, so I think that Argentina is going to be, for the next 2 or 3 years, is not going to be a very important player in the international market.
Not that there's any shortage of buyers. No one in the world eats more meat than Argentines, 70 kilos a year per capita on average. Feedlots, it's argue, guarantee more meat in less time and on just a fraction of the land needed for full-time grazing. Many consider this a sad state of affairs. But more and more cattle farmers are insisting that fattening up their beef in feedlots is less a blow to tradition than it is a recognition that times have changed. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires province.